What's up, everybody, and welcome back to Retro Bowl No QB, or welcome to, or whatever it is that you are. Okay, never mind, that sounds so weird. But today we have the 6-5 Baltimore Ravens to go against. It is the final game before the bye, which ironically lines up exactly with the bye week of the Only Throw series and the regular series. So you get a bunch of interesting final games before the bye in a row. I mean, I don't think this has happened even once in the hundreds of videos I've already made. It's insane. I think it's kind of funny though. Like, I know you're probably seeing the same title like 3 out of 4 days and you're like, is this guy just not that creative? I'm not. That's the answer to that. But also, it's so happened that all the buys completely lined up. And it's hilarious. Also, I remember in one of my previous videos, I was asking people what they think I should do in the next upcoming draft, considering I have a pretty solid defense and, offense isn't terrible at either. So I asked some people to comment what they think I should do, and Rat commented. I think that was his username. I hope I'm remembering it correctly. I'm not just saying this about some random person that didn't comment. But I'm pretty sure his username was Rat, which, awesome username, that's hilarious. He said I should focus on the O-line so I can further enhance the running game. And I think that's a good idea. Of course, I do think defense still needs an upgrade, as Britt just gets an interception as I'm talking trash about the defense. But I do like the idea that he gave me. Focus O-line. I'm still sticking to what I said in another video. If there's a better running back, I will trade Norwell and get the newer running back. Or the better running back, not the newer. Well, I guess he would be newer, but you get what I mean. A better running back is number one priority. But then I guess, since Rat commented, and why not? I'll go for O-line if there's any good ones. And then once O-line has been figured out, I'll just look into defense. Maybe get a new receiver, because my receivers aren't terrible, but they're not good either. I would prefer to have better receivers. Of course, having amazing receivers isn't a big deal when you don't have a quarterback to throw the football to them. So, they're the lowest priority on my list. Yeah, I will look for, a third running back before I look for a solid receiver to replace some of my already half-decent receivers. Because, honestly, my receivers aren't terrible. They don't even get targeted that much, and when they do, it's in short distance. They only get like 5 yards a catch. Because I can't throw accurately, and I can't throw far. So, it's very limited that they get very limited touches. And I think Rat had a good point saying the run game is somehow, some way, the weakest part of this team, despite us not having a quarterback. We throw to our running backs more than we run with them. Of course, you get situations like this where they're blitzing, and it would be idiotic to run against a blitz. I mean, there's no reason, unless if the passes are just terrible. See, but right here, this should be a guaranteed run situation, and I should be able to get 5 or more yards every single run with a play like that. Here's another one where I would prefer to run if I had a solid running back that was just covered really well. I should have went up the middle. I made a poor decision there. I'm going to run it again, actually. And see, that's a situation where a better running back would come into handy. Because with a good running back there, that's a stiff arm and touchdown. I'm going to toss it up to the running back. Of course, running back is still a major part of this team. It's just, compared to last season, they are used significantly less. Which is odd considering we got an upgrade in that area. I mean, if you look at the stats, you see Norwell, who was my starting running back last season, and compare his stats after you subtract what he's got this year, and look at what Lamb has got this year. I couldn't remember his name. You can see that there is a huge difference in the amount of yards and touches. And the thing is Lamb is actually getting more touches his rookie year than Norwell was. So it's one of those situations where I don't know what to do, because Lamb's better, but Norwell has produced better numbers. So it's one of those areas where in real life Lamb would be on the bench, but in a game he's your starter because his stats are better. Not stats, his level, his skill level is better, because you can see that. But I mean, he's not terrible. He gets about 3 yards a carry on average throughout this season, and he consistently makes good plays like that, just bobbing and weaving around defenders. He's got better stamina, so he can have more runs a game. Fumbled way less than Norwell did on more touches. I'll give you that as well. But I think a good O-line would really help. Oh, I wanted to hit him. I didn't notice him until too late. Stupid run situation here, but that was a dumb idea to run there, but for some reason I felt like I could get something. I'm going to go for it. I think Lamb's going to get open here, and he does. If I click the dive button just a millisecond sooner, that's a touchdown. I'm going to change the play here. It didn't change at all. Let's be honest. That play stayed exactly the same, and that's why I want a better O-line. Because I read the hole perfect. It closed as soon as I got there. Of course, I might have been a little off, but you can't really control that. Can you? Maybe you can. Maybe I'm just not that skilled, which is obvious. But so far, Baltimore is making this game a bit too easy. Very much too easy. Okay, I'm going to just run the clock out. I mean, even if I fumble here or throw an interception, I would have to throw 3 interceptions or 3 fumbles or just 3 turnovers in general before they even get another, before they even have a chance. That's the bare minimum of them even having a chance, is 3 turnovers within less than a minute. Now, less than a minute? It wasn't less than a minute at that point, but you get what I mean. Now they have less than a minute to force 3 turnovers and score a touchdown off of every single possession and get a 2-point on one of them. So even if they score all the touchdowns, if they don't get the 2-point on at least one, it's game over anyways. So I think this game's already in the bag. It's written down as a win. It was put down as a win the second they saw the score was 28-7 in the fourth quarter. I mean, if you didn't put that down as a win, you're an absolute idiot. And I kind of want to kick the field goal just for XP for the kicker, but I'll go for first down and I'll just run the clock out. Because I would prefer Lamb actually got the XP. Because he is a future starter or a potential backup for life, I guess. Man, this chair is so squeaky. I don't know if you can hear that, but it is so loud. And it's so uncomfortable, too. I need to get a good chair. Just using an old kitchen chair. As Britt with the single interception and did nothing else the whole rest of the game. Bolton here actually getting an upgrade. Never mind, he's already maxed out. I, for some reason, thought he wasn't. How old is you? You 24? Okay, so you're actually solid. Britt's 22. And Dana's 22. What about the kicker? 22. Norwell's 22. Lamb's 21. 21. And 27 for Darius. Ooh. Darius be old, man. Now let's go ahead and see what the buys got for us. I'll give the coaches some XP. Why not? And then we got Houston. In division game in the next one. So this will be fun. And don't forget 100 subs and I'll start using a camera. It'll look shitty, but at least you'll see my face so you can see my reactions. I don't know why you'd want that. I guess it'd make the content a bit better because I don't know. Maybe. If you want it. If you say no, I won't do it. It'll hurt my ego, but I won't do it. But anyways, I'll do it for this one. If you enjoyed, please hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the little bell so you know when and what I upload. See you in the next one. Bye, guys.